Mahapekanze, pekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, mahapekanze, pekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, mahapekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. Teyata om bekanze, bekanze, Maha bekanze, bekanze, raja samugate soha. I will say the four measurables 3 times. Okay, let's see. We have to met all these people first. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. May all sentient beings have happiness and the causes of happiness. May all sentient beings be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May all sentient beings be inseparable from the happiness that is free from suffering. May all sentient beings abide in equanimity, free from attachment for friends or hatred for enemies. And now let's recite the verse of praise and mantra for Chenrezig, the Buddha of great compassion. And we'll say this 8 times. Not veiled by any fault, white in color, who said a perfect Buddha, crowns in light, gazing compassionately at all beings. To you, Chenrezig, I'll sing when I prostrate. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Now the verse of praise and mantra for Green Tara, Arya Mother Tara. Tare liberates from cyclic existence. Tutere liberates from the 8 fears. Ture liberates from all sickness. I prostrate to the liberating mother, Tara. Okay, so now we'll say the mantra 7 times. Om Tare Tu Re Soha. 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 Now, let's see. And the last one is the refuge and bodhicitta prayer. So let's say this 3 times. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings. I go for refuge until I'm enlightened to the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly. By the merits I create through listening to the Dharma, may I become a Buddha to benefit all sentient beings.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure why this. Someone say why the name's not showing people's name.
I don't know, Geshe-la. I'm seeing them here.
Oh,
Sometimes you need to put your cursor down on the bottom bar.
oh yeah, okay. So I don't remember a lot of names, but I don't remember. Okay, put the bottom there. Oh yeah, ignorance. Probably not knowing the name generates stress caused by ignorance, not knowing how to look at the name. Oh, Moya, thank you very much for translating all the people back in Patagonia. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, very quick. Good morning, Ramasi. Good morning, Nili. Good morning, Moya again. Good morning, Areen.
Morning.
Good morning, Meredith. Good morning, Lamula. Good morning, Dr. Watkin. Good morning, Anikesa Omo. Oh, now I'm not sure where. Like, good morning, Chugila. Good morning, Katrina. Very good, Katrina. You are always sailing.
Yes, you told me that I have to take everybody with me.
Oh, very good. You are
On the
always
boat.
sailing. Yeah.
Let's go.
Every day, inch by inch.
Yes.
No. Good morning, Givona. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Patricia from Patagonia. Good morning, Joy. Good to see you again. Good morning, Sheila. One of our members, long-time member. Yeah.
Good morning, Geshe-la.
Good morning, Elise. Good morning, David.
Good morning.
Susie. Good morning, Felix. Good morning, Luis.
Good morning.
Good morning, Helen. Good morning, Panditji, Pati. Rashid Alex, invite the beings. Central. Good morning, Joanna. Good morning, Bodhisattva Patrick. That's good afternoon. God, so now. Good morning, Jill. Good morning, Karen. Oh. Good morning, Mary Richardson. Met in Nepal long time ago. Good morning, Jessica. Good morning, Laura. Good morning, David. Are you healing?
I am. Feel much better. Thank you. I don't look so good. I turn my camera off after I say good morning.
That's okay. Maybe all obstacles are gone now from the life.
That's right.
Good morning. I remember Marcelo now. Marcelo Fernanda. I finally remember your name, Marcelo. Good morning. Michael. Good morning, Williams. Yeah. And good morning, all the anybody's watching on YouTube. Good morning, all of you. Don't remember what we said, what we talked yesterday, not yesterday, last weekend. I don't know. What I said last weekend.
Well, you ended with the 8 verses of thought transformation. How to deal with negative people. Stories on love. So let's do together with 9 round breathing meditations. Okay, let's do together 9 round breathing meditation. Someday devete pulas. Any breathing meditations, probably you heard this probably more than now, a couple thousand times. Not necessary to do this meditation, but if you need, and this meditation has, it will help. It will help. See, you wake up with, every day we wake up, every day we all wake up, not just monks and nuns, they wake up, then nobody else wake up. It's not like that. We all wake up and we all sleep, we all wake up. Now the question is like, what kind of mindset? We wake up with what kind of mindset? When we wake up, what kind of mindset? What kind of mindset? Or maybe neutral, or not really positive, not really negative, it's just neutral. Not so bad. Positive, that's good one. Negative, that's not really good one. No,
It's not a good way to start the day with a negative mindset. No, everything has caused condition. Everything is pretty much everything caused by something. Something happened because of something. It's like not because of nothing. Something cannot be happened because of nothing. Something cannot be happened because of nothing. Something happened because of something. Causes the conditions. So if our mindset become murky, so then 9-round breathing meditation is good for you to do, If you're already waking up with a positive mindset, with a kind of happy mind, no need to do 9-round breathing meditations, okay? Something so 9-round breathing meditations needs to be done on the cushions because it's associated with the breathing. It cannot be done like laying down. Other meditation you could do by laying down, nothing. It's perfectly fine. But 9-round breathing meditations that we need to make sure that we sit straight, our back is straight, to get the maximum benefit from the meditations, that you are about to do, called 9-round breathing meditations. Get maximum benefit. Someday deve tepula, someday deve tepu. Cushions. That's called concentration cushions. Or you could say meditation cushion, the same thing. Technically, it was called concentration cushions. That's what it's called. Someday deve tebulas, lune dunda denchelas. Follow the 7 sitting positions. 7 sitting positions up Buddha Vairocana. Namlang, number 9, Buddha in Sanskrit called Buddha Vairocana. Hoping to get enlightened, why you follow the 7 sitting position of Buddha Vairocana? Because I am someone who is very much hoping to get enlightened. A form of Buddha Vairocana. That's why I follow the 7 sitting position of Buddha Vairocana. Did I say it correctly, Chukila? So for the sake of knowledge, next time when you say, oh, this 7 sitting position, when you do meditations, like, what is that? That's like, what is the reason behind that? Reason behind that, I'm someone who is very much hoping to enlighten in the form of Buddha Vairochanas. Therefore, I follow the 7 sitting position of Buddha Vairochana when I do meditations. Okay, for the sake of knowledge. Someday they will tepula lune du denchelas with the 7 sitting positions. Lung ro guchu tagdu salas lung roll. Energy that has been wasted. Energy that's been wasted because the mind becomes so uptight. Our mind become inflexible. inflexible, means become so tight with something that bothers your mind, something that you're attached to. Could be so many things, could be so many things, could be so many things that we become uptight. So then very energy that come with that mindset is being wasted. That's called lung roll, wasted energy, lung roll. Where that energy goes through the channels. Where the channels coming from, the channels merge from the chakras, which is located throughout our body. There's then 72,000 channels merge from those chakras. So there the 72,000 channels are where this energy flow. Because of the energy, every movement we do physically, due to energy, without energy, there'll be zero movement, physical movement. There'll be no movement. Every movement, physical movement, is due to energy, powered by energy. So then the question is why I need to get rid of those wasted energies. Oh, this wasted energy that's stuck into your channels cause difficulties, physical difficulties. It causes physical difficulties. Oh, why is big deal? It causes physical difficulties. I don't care. No, that contribute to mental discomfort. So now you say I don't care about mental discomfort. Well, I think who say people do care about? People do care about. People do want to be happy. People doesn't want their mind to get disturbed. Whether that's coming from physical discomfort that makes your mind disturbed. People don't want that. It's not about Buddhism. It's not about religion. It's about well-being. It's about individual well-being. It's not about religious belief. It's not about believing life before this. It's not about believing life after this. It is about the well-being of very life that you have now. You have body, you have brain, or you have mind, the things. Nobody wants to get that mind get disturbed. So wasted energy that gets stuck into our channel that cause physical discomfort. So that contributed to mental discomfort. Therefore, it's important to learn how to get rid of them from our channels. So this 9-round breathing meditation is the technique. Directly benefit, then indirectly it will clear all the mud in the water. It will clear all the mud in the water. Mud. The nature of mind is like clear water. Do you believe? Do you believe that? Do you believe that? Do you believe that you have hope? Do you believe that you can enlighten? Do you believe? Do you believe that you possess Buddha nature? Do you believe? Do you believe that your life is precious? Do you believe that? Without that, we are not going to succeed. We are not going to succeed. We are not going to succeed. No matter what kind of spiritual practice we do, we are not going to succeed because you don't have faith in yourself. You don't have faith in yourself. I'm sorry, I'm not saying that you don't have. I'm sorry, I'm not saying sorry because of my English. I'm not saying you don't have faith. If you don't have faith in yourself, that you are not going to succeed in any spiritual field, any spiritual field. Yeah, please ask yourself questions. Do you believe, not just believe like, is this precious? Is this precious? Is this referred to this life? Is your life precious? Can you get enlightened? Can you do something good? Can you say something nice? Can you think something positive? That's what I mean. Do you believe? That's exactly what I mean. Am I able to say something nice? Am I able to think something good? Why we think this my life is not worth it? Why we think that my life has no meaning? Why? Why you think? Why? Is this a valid thought? The very mindset that you have is valid? It's backed by a concrete base? Is there any base for that? Is there any base for that? Very important. Why Geshe-la is saying this? We thought that we are not going to succeed. We are not going to succeed. There's nothing much to succeed physically. There's nothing much to succeed. We all have 2 eyes. We all have 2 ears. We are not going to get 4 years. Mentally, we are not going to succeed mentally. So the bottom line, you have to have faith in yourself that you possess Buddha nature, that you could get enlightened. Not just looking at the lake, oh, I don't believe anybody crossed that lake. I don't believe anybody crossed that lake. I don't believe I can cross that lake. Sitting in the boat, sitting in the boat, thinking that you can cross. Never try. Never even move the boat. Never try, never even move the boat. How you can say with confidence? Okay. 9-round breathing meditation. The 9-round breathing meditations is to clear all the mud from this lake or from this water, which nature of that water is clear, which is like clear water. Temporarily it becomes murky because of something. You have to have faith that you can clean that water. You have to have faith that water is not inseparable with the mud. If that water is inseparable with the mud, no matter what you do, you cannot clean. This is very, very important. Without that, without having any faith in yourself, we are not going to succeed in the path they lay out by Shakyamuni Buddha. We are not going to succeed. We're not going to succeed. We're not going to succeed. Because you don't have faith. You believe that you are believe that you are negative, and then that's not good. So we have to have faith in ourselves. We have to have faith that I could liberate it. I could be liberated. I could get enlightened. Because I possess Buddha nature, because this life is precious, because I can motivate myself to say something nice. I could motivate myself to think something good. I could motivate myself to do something good physically. Oh, so that clearly proves. Don't ever think, that the sky is inseparable with the cloud. Not true. That's not true. You are just saying that's not true. When you go to Patagonia, you see sky, there's no cloud. If you don't believe me, ask people from Patagonia. Out there, like how often they see sky without cloud, because there's no airplanes flying in that sky, that part of the sky, there's no airplane. Even not one single airplane flies. You do see sky without cloud. Oh, same thing. This is all like cloud is just here temporary, all this negative mindset is all this temporary. If you believe, oh, that's inseparable with me, we are not going to succeed. Okay? So there's 9 round breathing meditations, how to eliminate all this waste energy that gets stuck into our channels, direct benefit of that. So then indirectly, it will clear out all the mud in the water. So that the water is become clean, very clean. That's the nature of mind. That's the nature of mind. That you need to connect. You need to connect with that. You need to connect with the nature of mind, not the mud in the water. If you connect yourself all the time, mud in the water, that water, what's the benefit? There's no benefit. What do you say? Do you think there's benefit of thinking something negative? Huh? If you are getting some benefit, if you are getting something benefit about thinking something some sort of problems, some sort of difficult, if you are getting benefit, I need to say this very strongly. I need to say this. Otherwise, people misunderstand Four Noble Truth. People misunderstand the way Shakyamuni Buddha lay out the Four Noble Truth, order of the Four Noble Truth. People sometimes get misunderstand. That's why I need to say this very strongly. If you are getting any benefit of thinking some kind of problem or difficulties, it is worth it. It's worth it that you are getting some benefit, because it is pushing you up. It's not pushing you down, it's pushing you up, it's moving you towards liberations, towards enlightenment. Oh, then there's benefit. If there's no benefit of thinking problems, why you think? Because there's no benefit. See, Then if you ever wonder, is there a way out? Is there a way out of all this cycle of problems? Like, if you ever wonder, is there a way out? So then need to think about Four Noble Truth. Why you wonder if the way out, if you're having great time? I don't think you think about way out if you're having great time. Why are you thinking about way out? You're only wondering because now it's become like unbearable. Then you're wondering what is the way out. Oh, so that very mindset then will lead to Four Noble Truth. Actually, the order of the Four Noble Truth is, of course, the goal is huge, is liberations. for a lot of us, it's hard to, even like hard to get our head around. Even it's hard to imagine, or is this really possibility? Every situation is related to the Four Noble Truth. I mean, every problem, every single problem that we face in this life is related to Four Noble Truth. If you think precisely. What we do as a human, first we think, first we experience. Or like, oh my, this beautiful glass is broke. Problem, right? So the glass that you are so attached, all of a sudden that not being mindful slipped through your hand and broke. That's not happiness. Is that happiness? It's not happiness. There's a problem now. First Noble Truth, there's a problem. Not as deep as the Buddha taught, but I think this whole idea of Four Noble Truth can be applied for every problem. That's not the first Noble Truth, the glass broke. When that happens, what we do? What we do? What we do? We don't think about the cause. We do not think about the cause. Immediately we think about something to blame, somebody to blame. That includes yourself. Yeah, we do blame ourselves too. That's not how you overcome from the problem. When you look at from the bigger picture of the Four Noble Truth, that's not how you overcome from the problems. Overcome from the problems, you don't. Unfortunately, that's what we do. We the pain caused by losing the cup that you're very much attached to. The pain of losing that cup. Uptight, there's many things. I think every situation, please all my friends here, think of every problem that we face is related to Four Noble Truth. Pain, First Noble Truth. Second, the cause, why it breaks. Why it breaks. Not because you want to break it. You don't want to break it, because why it breaks. To be realistic, to be realistic. And with the realistic approach, what you just lost, realistic approach. There's many things you do, many things we do. You can scream, you can shout, you could be all negative. It makes everybody around you uncomfortable. You could do that. You probably could do that. Or you could think about something else. Each and every one of us, all my friends here, you are listening. We have responsibility. We have moral responsibility to keep this life happy as possible. The best, liberate. That's our moral responsibility. Oh, one of the Kadama master begging, my precious previous life, my precious previous life, you give me such a wonderful gift. You give me such a wonderful gift. So now you're begging to this life. please don't throw off the cliff. Please don't throw off the cliff. If you cannot push a little bit up, don't throw this precious gift off the cliff. How? Being pessimistic, being negative. That's how you throw this precious gift off the cliff. My precious previous life, give me this wonderful gift. This precious life, you are begging for this precious life, make sure you don't throw this gift off the cliff. Very important message, you know. This is just a piece of advice given by Kadama Master. Now the question is it really possible so that you can make this life happier by thinking? Yes, yes. 100% yes. 100% yes. By thinking, you can make this life happy. By thinking, you can liberate this life from the samsara. By thinking, you can get enlightened. 100% sure. 100%. There's no doubt. There's no doubt. There is no doubt. See, you have to have faith. You have to have faith. You have to have faith. If you don't have faith in yourself, no matter how much you learn, nothing going to change. Nothing going to change. Nothing going to change. Nothing going to change. Oh. Me, true. Do you believe that Shanti Deva said that you are like boat? Do you believe that? Dunga chuo cheletus. Dungao chuo. The lake that considered as a problem, all the problems that we face is like lake. You are like boat sitting in that lake. So now, do you believe, in the first place, do you believe that your life is like boat, that you could sail across this lake? You know, so precious human life, possessing Buddha nature. Your true nature mind is pure. Without having any understanding of that or like faith, we are not going to succeed. If you think, oh, my life's piece of junk, or my life doesn't worth anything, my life is no meaning, I don't look good. Oh, no. My friend, no. This is not a good start. No. We are not going to succeed with this kind of mentality. We are not going to succeed. We have to have faith in ourselves. I have to say this, very strongly. We have to have faith in ourselves that I possess Buddha nature. My true nature mind is pure. And my action in me is not inseparable, it's separate. Far as my action is concerned, I can purify. Every day I can do something good. Every day I can do something good. True. It's very true. I'm not just saying it. It's very true. Every day you can cheer up someone else. Every day you can do something good. Otherwise, we are just like sinking. Our lives sinking with our actions that you believe is inseparable with yourself. There's no way out. There's no way out. No more. Samsara, why is it called samsara? Nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. Make mistake out of ignorance, make a mistake out of anger, make a mistake out of jealousy, make a mistake out of arrogance, make a mistake out of attachment. This is all like mud. It's all like muddy pound. Then out of there, a lotus, beautiful lotus grows. Without muddy pound, lotus doesn't grow in the clear water. It grows in the muddy water. Muddy water. Wherever the lotus grows, when you look at them, that doesn't, first you don't feel like to swim because it's all like kind of plant and like muddy. Yeah, that's where the lotus grows. When it grows, there's no mud. Something that grows out of the muddy pound, when it grows, there's no mud. Pure nature, mind, Buddha nature, whatever you call pure nature mind. So therefore, it makes 100%. It makes 100% sense for your own benefit. It makes 100%. It makes 100% sense for your own benefit, for you to succeed. Meditate on love, compassion. Oh, you get maximum benefit. Your life will become happier. Because power of love and kindness, compassion nurtures your mind, nurtures your life. You get maximum benefit. So this all begins with, you have to have faith. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith in yourself that you possess Buddha nature, true nature, your mind's pure, that you could, how is it? When you look at the winter time, when you look at fruit tree, I used to have persimmon tree. When that tree produces fruit, which season the tree produce fruit?
Is it the fall?
Fall. Winter time, the tree looks like skeletons. When you look at that tree, it's hard to imagine that very tree that you're looking at doesn't have even one leaf. Does not have even one leaf. Only matter of time that tree has potentials to produce 100 beautiful fruit. In the fall. You saw that many years in cycle. You saw still you are having hard time. How that tree even doesn't have one leaf can produce that much fruit. You don't have faith. It's hard to have faith. I understand why you struggle. I understand because you never saw that my persimmon tree produce every year a couple hundred fruit. You never witnessed. But for you, I understand. For you, why you're having a hard time believing that tree even does not have one leaf. Now you're looking at that tree, even doesn't have one leaf. How I can convince you that tree is going to produce 200 fruit in the fall? How much I can say? There's really nothing much. There's nothing much I can say, even though I witness. There's nothing much I can say in word. What else you can say? Oh, look at that tree, even doesn't have one leaf, it's going to produce in the fall 200 fruit. You go, yes. You are not convinced. Sometimes it feels like the life feels like that tree doesn't have even one green leaf. Even just forget about green, even there's no leaf at all. Sometimes you feel like your life is like that. No hope. You don't believe. Even it produced last year 200 fruit, you forgot. I don't blame you because why you're having a hard time believing, because you don't see even just one leaf. It's hard to think that you can produce 200 fruit. You have to show something to capable to produce 200 fruit. You don't have nothing because you even don't have even one leaf. Oh. people did enlighten. People liberated. People are practicing loving kindness, compassion. People are getting maximum benefit. But still, for us, it's hard to convince that you can enlighten. How? We don't have faith. We don't have faith. This is very important things. This is very important things. If you believe you are not worth it, if you believe your life is not good, negative, it's not good start. It's not good start. We are not going to succeed. We are not going to succeed. Sorry, on my friend here, we are not going to succeed. So that's the fact. We are not going to succeed. You have to have faith in yourself. You have to have faith in yourself. Okay, you have faith that you possess Buddha nature. You have to faith. You have to faith. You have to have faith that you can purify. As far as action is concerned, you have to have faith you can purify them. You can purify them. Don't ever think that dirty dishes in your sink cannot be clean. That's wrong. That's ignorance. Now, how you clean? You need to do something. You do something. You can just sit there and meditate. May all my dishes will be clean immediately. That's not how the clean dishes will be clean. Well, you need to buy soap. You need to buy the sponge or whatever. Then you need to move. Then even like the washing machine, you have to move. Okay, the dishes doesn't go by themselves into the washing machine. No. Anything that get dirty can be clean. Otherwise, they don't get dirty. If you cannot clean, they don't get dirty in the first place. Anything that get dirty can be clean. Can be clean. That include our life, action of our life can be clean, can be clean. Oh, can be clean. Oh. So bottom line here, sorry, so not able to finish the 9-round breathing meditation. The bottom line here that we must have faith in ourselves. We must have faith in ourselves that I could succeed, I could liberate, I could get enlightened. Don't just talk. Don't just talk. Don't just say, I know. Maybe we don't know. Maybe you say, I know. Maybe you don't know. You don't really know. You just say, you know, I have Buddha nature. Maybe you don't know you have Buddha nature. Maybe you don't believe. That's why you don't know. Or maybe you are not aware that you have Buddha nature. You are not aware that you have Buddha nature. You just say, means you don't feel. You don't feel. You don't have faith that I can make this life happier. You just say. If you don't have that faith that you can make your life happier, how in the world you're going to think that you can be liberated? You can get enlightened. It's just talk. It's just talk. It means nothing. It's just talk. Oh, that's what I heard. Oh, I heard at the Kadamba Center, Gishikele told me that I have Buddha nature. Sometimes people do say, I don't know whether I have consciousness. I don't know whether I have mind or not, but Gishila told me I have mind. Yeah, I did heard that before. People say that they're talking about, all of a sudden they started talking mind. And I said, I'm not sure that using this term, I'm even not sure that I have mind. But Gishila told me I have mind. Gishila is not the one who judges whether you have mind or not, but you have to have faith. You have to have faith in yourself that like these teachings have been taught 2,500 years ago. Gishila didn't make up those teachings. Gisela just here repeating whatever has been said. So of course the Gisela wish that all of you to be succeed. Gisela very much wish every single day all of you will be happy all the time. But that's hard. That's too much to expect, But at least that you could day-to-day life, you could cheer up yourself. So Gisela very much wish and prayer that all the people that Gisela connected in this life, praying for, they succeed. To succeed has to come from some kind of thinking, okay? Oh, yeah. It's kind of liberating just knowing, that I could cross. If I choose to cross, I could cross. Just knowing that I could, it's kind of liberating, isn't it? Just knowing that, oh, I could get enlightened. I could liberate. Just knowing that you have possibility, just knowing that you have opportunities already provided to you. Just knowing that it's kind of liberating. Just knowing that's kind of liberating. Just knowing it's kind of liberating. No need to stuck with the action that went wrong out of ignorance, attachment, anger, jealousy, pride, whatever action that went wrong. You don't need to stuck with that. You can purify them. Just knowing that's kind of liberating. But of course, it requires, you need to put some effort. It's not going to just purify by itself. You need to put some effort there, Sake of your own happiness. When you look around, other parts of the world, wow. There's really nothing to complain. There's really nothing to complain here. When you look at other parts of the world, somehow need to stop complaining. Otherwise it will never end. How often you felt that you are so fortunate? How often you felt? How many times you felt throughout the day? How many times you felt you are so fortunate? How many times you felt or feel? So much opportunity has been given. It's time to sell. Don't get stuck. It's time to sell. You have all the necessity conditions that you need to sell. When you look around other part of the world, it's kind of shocking that you are still complaining. It's kind of shocking. It will never end. So we are here all so fortunate. Of course, the result of your previous life, positive karma, they've been given this precious gift. It's time to move up. This is the critical moment that you should not throw this off the cliff. It's time to move up. Even by inch. Oh, you're paying kindness for the precious previous life and this life. Sorry, so I began 9 round breathing meditation. Sorry. Took so long. so long. I think don't you think it's important? I think it's very important. It's not about learning something new. What are you going to do? Learn new. How many times you heard about how to make bread? How many times? Oh, 100 times I heard how to make bread, and went through all the ingredients. Did you ever make one bread? No, I never made bread. What's the point? What is the point to learning how to make bread? What's the point? We never made bread. Why you still want to learn more about making bread? Looks like you're not going to make one. Lama Tsongkhapa said in Lamrim, Luigi dida cheba system just talking will not lead anywhere. Lama Tsongkhapa said in Lamrim very clearly, need to show some actions. Just talking is not going to lead anywhere. It's time to show some actions. Just reading of prescriptions, not taking medications, just reading prescriptions. That's how you're going to heal. You just read prescriptions that prescribe prescription. You just read. You don't take medications. That's how you're going to heal. No, nobody heals in the past just by reading prescriptions. Taking medicines, that's how you heal. Luigi did that, just reading the prescriptions in front of one patient who is very sick. You are not giving that medication. You are just reading the prescription. Oh, take one in the morning with breakfast, take one in the afternoon without lunch, then you are reading this again. Meanwhile, that person is not going to get better because that person is not getting any medicines. You are just reading the prescriptions. So this now is time to show some actions. If you really care about yourself, if you really respect yourself, if you really love yourself, this is all like self-love, self-respect, self-compassion. If you have all of that seriously, it's time to show some actions. Prioritize what is the best. What is the best for me, for other people? What's the best? Oh, loving kindness, compassion, that's the best. Nothing else. That's the best. That's the best. Nothing else. That's the best. Loving kindness, compassion, that's the best. Need to prioritize in the day-to-day life. We need to prioritize. That's called successful life, happy life, successful life, happy life. That will lead somewhere. That will lead somewhere. So that means now you are, how you say, in America, now you are talking. Now Gisela is talking, Donas is talking, Kim Lily talking, Amula talking, Chugila. Now everybody's talking. Now everybody's talking. Show some action. Show some action. Some action. Just talking. Lama Tsongkhapa said it very clearly. If you are familiar with Lamrim teaching, Lama Tsongkhapa said it very clearly. Just mere talk is not going to lead anywhere. It's time for action. Some actions. Just reading of prescriptions in front of the patients. That's not how you heal patients. That patient is not going to heal by hearing. Take one in the morning with the breakfast, one in the afternoon lunch. It's not going to help. Like that, okay. Sorry, there's so much been said. The bottom line, me, all of my friends here, you're watching. What you possess? Buddha nature. What is your true nature of mind? Pure. That needs to be understood very clearly. What is it like? Precious, precious. Meaningful, difficult to find. Something needs to be reflected on daily basis. When you reflect on that, then you are showing actions. Then you are showing actions. When you are thinking about that, then you are showing actions. Oh, yeah, then you are showing actions. When you're thinking about loving kindness, oh, you are showing actions. When you're thinking about compassion, you are showing actions. Oh. For your happiness, own happiness, need to heavily rely on loving kindness, compassion. That's the way to succeed. In the samsara, out of samsara, all the way to enlightenment. Oh. Okay, so then every problem that we face, please think about Four Noble Truth. Four Noble Truth. Before you blame anybody else, think about the cause. What is cause? What is the cause of this pain? What is the cause? Oh, attachment, clinging so tightly on something that's already broke. What is the benefit? There's no benefit. Why you do? I don't know. Why you do? Oh, just let it go. But easier said than done, but need to practice, you know? Need to practice. Oh. Otherwise, like there's every single day, there's like 1,000 different things that, like kind of like 1,000 different ways that you could lose your peace of mind and your happiness. There are 1,000 different ways by seeing something, hearing something, smelling something. Oh, there's 1,000 different ways that you could lose your peace of mind so easily. It's like very vulnerable. If we don't think, if we don't show some actions, we cannot protect it. We cannot protect our peace of mind is very fragile, very fragile. We cannot protect that if we don't show some actions. Mere talk is not going to protect. It's not going to protect. We need to show some actions. Oh, peace of mind. It's very fragile. It's very vulnerable, very vulnerable. If we don't show some actions, we cannot protect that. We cannot protect. Yeah, you could talk all the time, but that's not a way to protect. That's just that is not enough. Just that is not enough. You need to show some actions. Okay. So I myself trying every single day and requesting all of you do the same things to make this life happy life, happy life. Human happiness. Do you believe in human happiness? Huh? Do you believe in human happiness? What is human happiness? Think about it. What is human happiness? According to benefit of reciting 21 Thara praises, in that prayer did mention as a Hadami Dawachok, supreme happiness of human and divine being. What do you mean supreme happiness of human and divine being? What do you mean supreme happiness of human? Well, I'm human. I think I'm human. I think I'm human. I'm one of the human. What do you mean like supreme human happiness? Physical body and the mind or brain, whatever you call. What do you mean human happiness? Oh, something to think about. Something to think about. It's not just, I'm just making it up. Human happiness is something to strive for. That's why benefit of reciting 21 Thara praises, one of the benefits is achieving supreme happiness of human. There is such a thing called human happiness. It's not just, we are just making it up. There is such a thing called human happiness. What is it? What is it? What is it? Yeah, sometimes people do say, oh, like, I don't think the purpose of life is happiness. And then what is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life? Yeah, you can argue. That's very good. You can disagree. Then you have to come up with something. What is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life? If you know the happiness, what is the purpose of life? According to Buddhism, purpose of life is happiness. Purpose of life is liberation. That's the everlasting happiness. Maybe your notion of happiness is not complete. Maybe it's not complete. Maybe you misunderstood happiness. Then what is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life? Why you breathe? What is happiness? Then now what is happiness? Or something that makes you happy. Something that makes you happy. Reciting prayer, reciting a lot of prayer, doing a lot of prayer, a lot of practice, reciting mantra, or something that makes you happy, something that makes you happy, something that makes you feel fortunate, something that makes you happy. That is happiness. Now, what is something? What do you mean something that makes you happiness? What do you mean something? Oh, there are many things that makes you happy. Many things that makes your life meaningful. Many things that makes you think that your life is worth to live. We don't need to talk about suffering, as I mentioned before. If there's no benefit, why you talk? There's no benefit, why you talk? There's no point to talk about suffering if there's no benefit. Unless you're getting some benefit, then it's worth to think. Otherwise, there's no benefit. No benefit. I'm not saying that thinking of suffering has no benefit. I'm not saying that. If you are not getting any benefit, there's no point. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying, oh, for noble truth, there's no point. No, I'm not saying that. Personally, if you don't get any benefit of thinking suffering, then no, you should not think. You should not think. You should not think. The Buddha's intention is you to focus on suffering, that you get some benefit. Maybe you think seriously about liberation. That's why you need to think the First Noble Truth. So that's why let's not talk about suffering. Let's not talk about suffering. We are talking about the good things. You possess Buddha nature. Your pure nature mind, your true nature mind is pure. You can be liberated. You can get enlightened. Your action can be purified. It's time to show some actions. Don't just talk. Time to show some action. Prioritize. Human happiness is out of debate because there's such a thing called human happiness do exist. Nothing to debate about, do exist. So that's why all my friends, including myself, every day, little bit. Make sure that wealth doesn't make sure that even one drop goes into that well. Even though you can't pour a whole glass of water there, make sure every day one drop goes there, make sure their well doesn't dry up. Every day there's one drop go there. Just every day little bit focus inside and think that how fortunate. Think something good. So it's like that's the way to make your life happy. You are not going to make your life happy by thinking something negative. It's not good for you. It's not good for you. That's why it's not about religion. It's not good for you. Thinking something negative is not good for you. Thinking something positive is good for you. That's why you think some positive. That's how to make your life happier. Think some positive. Oh, we could every Sunday we could talk about all these complicated teachings, all this difficult term. They maybe will take like few days for you to learn. We can talk all these things. What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? What is the point? Oh, today Gishila taught this new text. Oh, this one term is so even hard to understand the word. It may take like few days to understand the meaning. Once you understand the meaning, what is the point now? What is the point? What's the point? Yeah, it's been 20 years. It's been more than 20 years we've been talking. Now it's time to show some actions. It's not just 1 year, 2 years. It's been more than 20 years we've been talking and talking and talking. Now it's time to show some actions. Time to show action. You, me, everybody, every one of us, show some actions. Oh, isn't it? Okay, so then we all get benefit. So that's good. So that everybody comes here with a smile face. So that's good. Okay. Yeah, otherwise, I spent more than 20 years in the monastery learning all these 5 major texts. What is the point? Here now, big question. What is the point? What is the point? Did you heard Lamrim? Oh, I heard Lamrim for Gishikel, I heard Lamrim for Gishitsuga, Lamazabar Rinpoche, that. Did anything change? No. That's kind of sad things here. Oh, okay. So, so please, maybe next Sunday, maybe all of you think about, see, Zapati Rinpoche did explain how to do meditation on loving kindness and compassion. So I'm very much hoping that you could create some beautiful stories that could become the instructions how to meditate on love. That meditation needs to be done not just once, it needs to be done again and again and again. Oh, about the prayer-wise, you already have the 4 immeasurables. That's in Buddhism, 4 immeasurables. That's like the shorter version that we say every Sunday. There's a longer version, it's much better. It gives you more thorough, instructions how to meditate on love and compassion, and then joyful, then equanimities, So these are the meditations. That's what I mean. Now it's time to show some actions. Just say and really think. Try to feel something. And here, in the West, you are very much visual orientated. So that's why I'm saying, if you are like, we are the way we are taught is very much vocal. No, that's just enough. Vocal is just enough. You don't need more. Vocal is enough. Here you are very much visually oriented. So the stories create some kind of visual image. That's why I'm asking you to think about some kind of stories, how to use that story and to meditation on loving kindness and meditation on compassion. Okay. So then every Sunday, maybe one of you could read the stories, then everybody can sit and meditate. All right? Oh, yeah. So then with that, probably, time is over now, Tomasi.
Yes, Kishla.
So 9 rounds, 9 rounds. 9 rounds breathing meditation next Sunday. So 9 rounds breathing meditation next Sunday, okay? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, thank you. Maybe alhamdulillah, dedication.
So start with the dedication from Shanti Deva. guide to the Bodhisattva's way of life. May all beings everywhere, plagued by sufferings of body and mind, obtain an ocean of happiness and joy by virtue of our merits. Let's see, I'm sorry, I think you can't see the Spanish. But okay. May no living creature suffer, commit evil, or ever fall ill. May no one be afraid or belittled with a mind weighed down by depression. May the blind see forms and the deaf hear sounds. May those whose bodies are worn with toil be restored on finding repose. May the naked find clothing, the hungry find food. May the thirsty find water and delicious drinks. May the poor find wealth, those weak with sorrow find joy. May the forlorn find hope, constant happiness and prosperity. May there be timely rains and bountiful harvests. May all medicines be effective and wholesome prayers bear fruit. May all who are sick and ill quickly be freed from their ailments. Whatever diseases there are in the world, may these never occur again. May the frightened cease to be afraid, and those bound be freed. May the powerless find power, and may people think of benefiting each other. For as long as space remains, for as long as sentient beings remain, until then may I too remain to dispel the miseries of the world. Now the long life prayers. In the land encircled by snow mountains, you are the source of all happiness and good. All powerful Chen Mezik, Tenzin Gyatso, please remain until samsara ends. The one who mastered his speech at a very young age, the one with great patience, who received the name Avatare, the one with great precision who spread the teachings of Lama Tsongkhapa on bliss and void, Lama ornament of the yellow hat tradition, please remain until samsara ends. You uphold the subduer's moral way, who serve as the bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunath's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplished magnificent prayers honoring the three jewels, savior of myself and your disciples, please, please live long. And now 7 Tara mantras. Geshe and Kesa samples. Happy life. Om Tare Tu Re So Ha. 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 Om Tare Tu Re So Ha.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. So please be safe and be well. Oh, and see you next Sunday. All the people back in Patagonia, hasta luego.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Oh yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
Thank you, Geshe-la.
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 Bye, Geshe-la.
Thank you,
Donna.
Geshe-la.
Amala.